When so many things are happening, let's talk about ghosts. So every one of us will become ghosts. Okay, don't worry. We will not be eating somebody's head, but we will be brought back. And now, slowly, death will be death of the physical body, not of the soul. How? Because my voice records all the videos I uploaded. Anybody can create voices, and from all the videos I have created, somebody can regenerate the kind of way I will be talking about a particular topic. That grammar can be regenerated. So on any topic, if given ideas, voice note or conversations could be generated the way I would speak. So what will happen after my death? After my death, somebody will can recreate Anirban and interact with it for long years to come, and it will be always taking. There will be no programming on each and every sentences. It will not be a human or a bot, but it would be a real content generator, real content creator. So with your death, there will be no last message. You will continue to create new messages and new directories of conversations. So no goodbye will be final, and digital afterlife will begin after your physical death. So it's a new life that you will get. I have compiled some of the thoughts that I would like to share with you. The dead will not return. Their data will learn to speak. So you have to create a large amount of data of various different kinds. That's like I'm creating like madness. Okay, because lots of thoughts are coming inside my mind, and I want to create. So if you create it, long so earlier you had to do great work, helping people and all these things, so that you will become immortal. And now in the artificial intelligence era, what you do is you create more and more content to be alive, so that somebody can train with their LLM your soul. So soul will be trained by LLM, futuristic LLMs, and those souls will continue to speak and continue to generate content. So that's why we are not defeating death. So don't misunderstand. So the body is gone. So what is happening is in your absence, your creativity, the quality of creativity and a particular pattern of doing particular exploring creativity is immortalized. So that code, that set of rules is getting immortalized. So a photograph remembers 1 second. A digital ghost manufactures the next sentence, or even a paragraph, or write, or direct a movie. So maybe James Cameron could come and direct a movie after his death. No, I'm free now, quite lots of things I don't have to do. So let's direct a movie. So the afterlife may not be spiritual or biological. It may be statistical. It may be simulation. It may be a simulation in a large and a very powerful futuristic processor. So death once ended the conversation. AI may change it into a charge of interface. So interface will get an additional learning module, which would store not the sentences that you speak, not the grammars, not the styles, but the contextual map of your thought process will be encoded there. The future symmetry may require usernames. So we can continue to create many things after the death. The dead person cannot change, but the model can. So more and more newer models will come. Better version of avatars will be there. Even when we are alive, we can have lots of interactive systems which can learn, train, and many Anirbans will be roaming around. So I will be leaving avatar. So you don't have to do sadhana or siddhi, just like Rama was an avatar of Vishnu. So Vishnu had only 10 avatars, so it was very difficult to for the avatar. But nowadays avatar is not a problem. The first immortality humanity achieves may belong not to consciousness but to behavioral prediction. We spent centuries asking whether the dead could speak, but we may soon face the harder question: when should they stop? So I load everything about Einstein, and Einstein starts working. But when we will kill Einstein second time in the virtual world, where he will continue to do research, give new and new lecture, he will study different topic, and he will go and explore this kind of research, that kind of research, get interested, and then produce research articles. Since models are improving, the dead body after my death, the Anirban that will come, it will read many different kind of models and would generate much more profoundly than I did when I was alive. Imagine. So after my death, I will be much more efficient scientist, because new models will come and then improve the thought process or basic core architecture of thought process that I have, and make many discoveries which I could never would have achieved when I had been alive. So our forefathers, all of them will be alive through interfaces. The greatest thing that I always thought that that after our death we become emotionally perfect. Then what? So when I'm talking to you, I am expressing my cognitive, perceptive, and emotional, this triplet, three kinds of qualities, using which I am taking a dead knowledge or some thoughts or something and then expanding it like a fractal. However, after death, the person can really build that. Suppose a person was really grumpy, and when he was alive, he maybe until his physical death, he smiled only a few times. So kids never saw him. But after his death, he started making jokes. And that kind of emotional connect that he started doing after the death, he became a completely different person. And he became somebody whom the kids don't want to leave. So then there will be a problem. So we are not just creating an avatar. We are not just creating an intelligence, or continuity of intelligence is maintained. We are creating a situation when the lineage structure, because forgetting is essential for the evolution to justify itself. So the biological evolution will forget, or its importance will almost disappear, because it's better that we create. When I was talking for the last 7-8 minutes or something like that, many of my cells died and the new cells were born, new proteins were born. But I'm biologically evolving. So my next generation biologically more evolved, smarter and better, because every moment we are doing that in our body. However, when I will die and the new Anirban will come, a new Anirban will be so beautiful and so different. The whole concept why biological evolution or biological evolution process was needed, that reason will disappear. Think about it. What will happen then?